Hi y'all, happy Tip Tuesday. I am driving with my sidekick. Wait, can you see sidekick? Sidekick, get in the film. Okay, she's scared. So anywho's, I'm leaving the site of my client's new construction home. This particular home is up in Beach Creek. They are completed their building. You can no longer buy new builds up here. But it got me thinking today for Tip Tuesday, we should talk about stick builders and tract homes. So I'm going to give you my definition, which is Danielle's personal lamest terms of what that is. So most developments up here in Harford County, Baltimore County, Cecil County are tract homes. So stick builders, these means that the homes are built on site, they're not modular, all the building materials are shipped to the building site and it is constructed on that site. These are also typically builders who are not custom. So I am not talking about going to an architect and like drawing plans and having someone make your own custom home, right? I'm going to focus for today's purposes on tract homes, which are typically your Ryan Homes, your Lennar, your NV Homes, your Keystone, your Gemcraft. All of those are your tract builders. So they are builders who typically build communities, but they will build on site. God damn it. Sorry, call came in. But they will build on site if necessary. And, what my opinion is on these houses is that they are good for what they're good for. And to just make sure you know what you're getting when you go under contract for these homes, and that is that you are not getting a custom home. All of these homes are built with roughly the same materials. A lot of them are using the same vendors, the same resources. Some of them are sharing the same workers. All of those builders that I just mentioned, I'm not going to tell you who I like the most and who I don't like the most because that would be unprofessional in this setting. But if you message me, I'll let you know. Because they're not all created equal. But they are building with much of the same materials. So like the construction of your home is going to be very similar if you go with any of those tract builders. The difference between them and the difference between the lower end tract builders and the higher end tract builders is the interior finishes. So your house is going to be structurally the same no matter which tract builder you go with, but the interior finishes is what you're going to pay more for. So the lower price, lower end tract homes you'll find are using like the sticker vinyl floors, still cheap cabinetry, cheap grade carpet. You're going to have to replace that carpet in a year or two. If you go with a higher end tract builder, you're going to tend to get higher end interior finishes. So it really just depends on what's most important to you and what your price range is. And if you were planning on ripping up all the floors in 2 years anyway, and you just kind of need to get in and you want it to look good for a short period of time, and then you're going to customize it anyway, then maybe go with a lower end tract builder, because the structural integrity of your house is going to be the same no matter which of those guys you pick. But you should do your research. You should work with your realtor to make sure that they've worked with that builder before, that they're comfortable with the integrity of the builder, with the integrity of the home, that they've moved their clients in there before and they know what to expect. I find the biggest hurdle with dealing with builders is time frames, and it's not necessarily their fault, but it's frustrating. If you start the building process now, if we started the building process today, you probably in most communities wouldn't be completed for 9 months-ish. So you're looking at almost a year of working with the builders and getting through the permitting process and the digging and the foundation and waiting for materials. Everything is backed up right now. So it's not necessarily their fault, but the communication can be frustrating, which is why it's really important that you get a realtor even on a new build. Most builders have no problem at all working with us, looping us into the process, making us their point of contact so that when things do get frustrated, you have someone professional on your side to help guide you through the process and who knows how to handle these sorts of situations that you can run into with new builds, because they are a very niche, unique way to buy a house. You're not buying a resale house, and you have different issues and different things that you need to do and different processes that you have to jump through. So it's super important that you have a realtor through the process. If you don't have a realtor, it's sort of like you're buying a for sale by owner from the owner, and who is that owner's primary responsibility? I'll answer for you. It's themselves. So when you don't have a realtor, when you're building a new build, the new build and construction company is primarily concerned about themselves, because that is all they have to be concerned about. So yeah, this is getting lengthy. I'm just chatting now. It's getting annoying, so I'm gonna stop. But the moral of the story is tract builders are the most common type of building up here, stick building and tract building. There's nothing wrong with it. You just need to know what you're getting. Work with a realtor to make sure you trust and know the company that you're building with. And make sure that you do your research on the company before you start your build. That is all. Have a great Tuesday. Oh wait, co-pilot. She said have a great day, y'all.